It's a dry creek waiting on the mountains to deliver that water from the snow on high. Just a dry creek when the spring's too early and the water's still frozen in the cold, clear sky. I know a girl who sings like a meadowlark when nobody's around to hear. I know a boy who moves like a mountain lion except when it matters, when he's following deer. It's a dry creek waiting on the mountains to deliver that water from the snow on. It's a dry creek and the spring's too early, the water's still frozen in the cold, clear sky. Rabbit wouldn't run, the pheasant wouldn't fly, the fox might get her meal each night. If the rabbit wouldn't run, the pheasant wouldn't fly, the water wouldn't fall, and the creek would run dry. It's a dry creek waiting on the mountains to deliver that water from the snow on. Just a dry creek, and the spring's too early, the water's still frozen in the cold, clear sky. I know a girl can sing like a meadowlark when nobody's around to hear. I know a boy moves like a mountain lion except when it matters, when he's following deer. It's a dry creek waiting on the mountains to deliver that water from the snow on high. Just a dry creek when the spring's too early and the water's still frozen in the cold, clear sky. Thank you. Man, it is hot and dry up here. And when I say up here, I mean in this state at this elevation. So this next song, I wrote in the middle of winter, so it's got that vibe to it. You can close your eyes and imagine the snow. As such, it is not the most upbeat in the world, but I feel like it's important to tell the truth. I grew up between Douglas and Casper, so this song necessarily dogs on Casper a bit, so I apologize to anybody in the crowd, but I think we can all relate. This song's called Hell Isn't Hot, It's Cold. Leave that pick in there for later, because I'm going to need it. All right. Hell isn't hot, it's cold. And the devil isn't mean, he's just old. He's a little stuck in his ways. He's growing alfalfa and chasing oil shale plays. But when the frost takes his seedlings in June, and when the boom cycles over too soon, everybody tells him times change. But even time is frozen on the western plains. And if the wind would quit blowing for an hour or two, if there was someone in this town worth talking to, you'd want to stay, so I'd want to stay, and all the good jobs wouldn't blow away. My granddad never would have sold. But hell isn't hot, it's cold. Hell isn't hot, it's cold. It's winter wrapping Casper in a white blindfold. wind can cut like a knife. It eats at your soul and it's after your life. Those boys think they're just like John Wayne, sitting high in the saddle and gripping the reins. But there's no dumber way to freeze than chasing around cows on ATVs. And if the wind would quit blowing for an hour or two, if there was someone in this town worth talking to, you'd want to stay, so I'd want to stay, and all the smart kids wouldn't move away. And my granddad never would have sold. Yeah, the bars he never would have sold. Hell isn't hot, it's cold. So, this next one, like 98% of the songs I write, this next one is a fishing song. And the chorus is pretty straightforward. You can sing along. It's just trout names. So, I'm, outside the law, one step ahead of the game and fish. They're after the copyright on me. We'll see. I'm a fly fisher, I can bend my line where the eddy and the current rig combine. No pocket waters left unexplored, while Sunday morning my soul's restored. Cutthroat Brook, trout, rainbow brown. Cutthroat Brook, trout, rainbow brown. Well, I'm a fly fisher, I can mend my line way out deep where the temperature declines. I tightened my own with a hook that's sharp and lost the whole damn rig on a 4-pound carp. I lost the whole damn rig on an 8-pound carp. I lost the whole damn rig on a 12-pound carp. Mama should have seen that 20-pound carp. I need a cutthroat brook and trout, a rainbow brown. Cutthroat brook and trout, a rainbow brown. Say it like a prayer, say it like a prayer now. Cutthroat brook and trout, a rainbow brown. Cutthroat brook and trout, rainbow brown. Well, I'm a fly fisher, bend my line way out deep where the temperature declines. Tighten my I hadn't seen my backing in way too long, so I headed upstream where the cutthroat spawned. A big hog was rising, I just did drag and spent the next 3 hours in a tangled snag. Cutthroat brook, trout, rainbow brown. Cutthroat brook, trout, rainbow brown. Say it like a prayer, say it like a prayer. I need a cutthroat brook, trout, rainbow brown. Cutthroat brook, trout, rainbow brown. I'm a fly fisher, I can send my line way out deep where the temperature declines. I've got waders, leaders, rod and reel, 3 sets of nets in my granny's old creel. I got a belly boat, drift boat, belt, boots, vest, line float, leader float, ice and chest, flippers, flippers, and a new fly box, a $60 pair of Orvis socks. I'm a fly fisher, dyed in the wool. I catch and release because my truck's too full. Cutthroat brook, trout, rainbow brown. Cutthroat brook, trout, rainbow brown. Say it like a prayer, say it like a prayer. I need a cutthroat brook, trout, rainbow brown. Cutthroat brook, trout, rainbow brown. Well, I can catch supper, don't make me go to town. Cutthroat brook, trout, rainbow brown. Cutthroat brook, trout, rainbow brown. Thanks, everybody. Josh, good unplug.
All right. Hey, fantastic jam, man. Good job.
Well, sometimes eat the bar.
That is fine, yeah. All right, hey, another round of applause for Scott Robinson. That was great.